Good evening, ma'am. First of all,
Good evening, very good evening. How are you doing?
I'm Fateh Siddle. Thanks for asking, and I hope you are well too.
Just a minute. बाहर जाके बैठ जा. Do you have a YouTube channel? बाहर बैठ जा जाके जो. My son is sitting beside to me and he is interrupting. He said, I asked, do you have YouTube channel? He said, do you have a YouTube channel?
Okay.
He's showing me by writing.
Hmm. Okay, so ma'am, could you introduce yourself briefly? Then we will
Yeah,
start
why
the
not?
session.
Why not? Why not? Why not? My name is Mamta Yadav. I hail from Haryana. I have done BCA as a profession. I am a computer teacher. That's all about myself.
Okay, so I need to introduce myself, or
Yeah, why not? For new learners, for new viewers, who all are your
okay,
subscribers. So you should introduce yourself again.
okay. So this is Shonu, and I'm calling from Jaipur, Rajasthan. And as far as my study is concerned, so I'm graduate, and nowadays I'm preparing for competitive examination. That's all about me. So,
That
ma'am, what topic?
which you want.
Okay. So you are you are a teacher, right? So I would like
Right.
to talk about like the education. What we
Okay.
supposed to. Hmm. I mean, you get any chance to change something in our education system. So what
Please
would you
don't
like to?
take please don't take this topic because it's related to government.
Oh,
I don't want to
okay.
talk anything so that get in trouble.
Okay, books. Books. What
Yeah,
do
you
you?
can take books. Yeah, books. Books are a good friends.
Books are a good friends, right? But
Yeah.
mostly I would like to talk about non-fiction books.
Okay. Means like storybooks.
I mean, if someone is like writing any book, so that person share his experience, like all life of experience in that book. It like it can be related to anything, related to finance, related to how to talk, like related to communication, related to like any study, failure, motivation, spirituality.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to read non-fiction books like storybooks and which gives us knowledge. I would like to love that types of book, and sometimes I read my daughter's books because if we read small standard books, it is also full of knowledge. If we read that books, we also get lots of knowledge because I'm from Hindi medium and I haven't studied in English, so my syllabus was some little bit different uh, from current syllabus. So if I read her book, so I get lots of things which is new for me, and it's full of knowledge. I'll enjoy while reading the books.
Okay. Anything else you would like to add? Any point?
If, yeah, if we want to learn something, we want to learn English, so we should read the books. It gives lots of new words, new rules, new structures, and you can also say like that if we are sitting alone at our home and we are getting bored, we can read the books. It's our good friends. We can spend lot of time with the help while reading books, and it makes us feel good when we read books. And most important thing is, if I read book during the night time, it make me sleep. After some time I realize I'm feeling sleepy. I feel drowsy.
Okay.
So
Drowsy.
yeah, drowsy.
Drowsy. Right. Okay, so now it's my turn. You spoke really very well about it, about books. So firstly, like for knowledgeable things, like books gives us knowledge. Okay, first of all, and we can make our life better, like knowledgeable, personal life or professional life as well. So
Yeah.
so many people like they're successful in their professional life, but not in their personal life. Like there are so many things, finance or spirituality, and the thought process is completely different. Okay, but firstly, if we are learning something like in the standard NCRTs and all, so that is good for our knowledge. But when it comes on the on the next level, so after completing our like graduation and all schooling, just we move in the different work. I mean, our life start in the different direction. Like we mostly go for work, business, some like work in our life by professionally. So according to my point of view, non-fiction books, like if we start reading books now, we can save our. I mean, only one book can save our 5 years because writer who has written the book, that is really first of all, I mean, we can say as a senior citizen or like that person have lot of experience, had lot of experience, then he shared his whole life of experience, like 40, 50 years of experience in that book he has written. So if we read that book related to any sector, I mean, suppose that I'm interested in finance. Sometimes I like to read books in finance, how to save money and how to utilize, like how to invest the money. Where we can invest the money, then in future we get the good results like refunds.
Okay.
So, like we can make our life better by reading books, and we can save like long time. We get so many experience. Suppose that that guy like have done the mistake in their life, which like same mistake we should not repeat in our life. So after reading that book we can make our life better as well. And
Yeah.
second thing, uh, I mean book
Uh,
especially
yeah, uh, you want to say, means if we read the books, we got experience. We learn from another others
yes,
experience. Oh yeah,
yeah,
really, it's good. We learn from others, and if we experience everything on ourselves, so it will take a lot of time, and then
effort,
we by then we will realize we shouldn't do this thing. We shouldn't have done this thing. So our time will would have gone. So this is how we are wasting our times. So
yeah,
if we read these types of books, we can save our time by reading that book, because we are also experiencing that things which he has already experienced. So we are
yeah,
learning from him.
like books give you a good direction to live the life. I mean
Yeah,
uh, and books are really good best friend. If we start reading the books once na, then we get lot of like satisfaction, or like books can wash our like brain completely. We have different
yeah,
mentality in about anything. Once we start reading the books, we observing the things that how like people have done, how they got success in their life, and what's the spirituality. Like so many people are interested in spiritual books, and what's the
yeah,
motive of life. So it's a provided like good direction for us. It's also part of education. Reading books is part of education. So like
yeah.
education. gives a good direction. We move in a good direction after completing our education. So same thing is implementing on the book.
Yeah, why after reading the books, it changes our mindset.
Change our mindset, and we get lot of like motivation as well. And when
It
we
motivates
start
us.
the implementing, when we start the implementing the things which we have learned from the book, so we can change our life 360-degree completely. And actually I forgot, I like read one line, I read one line in any book. So like once we start the implementing things which we have observed through books, the life, I mean, life start, miracles start happening in our life.
Miracles, I think.
Miracle.
Miracles. Okay. Yeah, really. What all you have said, everything is true. But
Actually,
like, yeah,
hmm,
please go ahead.
I didn't, I didn't express my thoughts in the proper manner. I don't know why. Otherwise, I
No,
have, I mean, of things.
you ex-
My,
you explained very well. You explained very well. I got everything what you said. I liked it. So it's really true. It's really true. What all you have said so far. I agree with you.
uh, and nowadays, I mean, everyone, everywhere on social media, or most of the like businessmen or successful person in their life, they have like this hobby. I
Okay.
mean, mostly in the book, because whatever they learn from the books, they implement that in their life. And every day, I mean, minimum 10 to 15 pages if we read and we get the something knowledge which is good or beneficial in our life. Or according to my
Okay.
point of view, like study, if you are utilizing your time or your money in study or getting, increasing the knowledge or increasing the like ideas, we are getting lot of ideas. So those ideas and that time would be crucial time of your life.
Yeah, right.
It never goes wasted. Knowledge or education never goes wasted. Hard work is
And
all.
nobody can share this thing. It's
Yes,
ours only. If you study, uh, we will get benefit with that only. Nobody
actually,
else.
yes. I mean, most of the family members, even in my family also, like my parents, like this same thing that nobody can't like share this matter like study or education. So just focus on your study. When I was studying in the like school then,
Yeah, definitely. Okay, how many books have you read so far?
many books, like 3 books I completed
Okay, 3 books. When did you start reading non-fiction books?
one
And
month
who
back.
motivated you?
1 month back.
1 month back.
I watched so many videos on YouTube. Like most of the time I listen to TEDx talk. There is one channel, TEDx talk on the
TED,
YouTube. Uh, TED and maybe X, TEDx, TEDx talk on
TEDx.
YouTube.
Okay,
So there are more than 300 videos on that channel, and most of the like successful people, they have shared their journey, that how they got succeed in their life, this type of problems, difficulties, challenges they like faced in their life, and how can you like don't make those mistakes. That's why we are here. I mean, they share their thoughts, what you have to do and what not you have to do.
okay,
So most of the, I mean, successful person, they have delivered their speech, their thoughts on that like stage. So they prefer one thing: read books every day. At least you don't have too much time, so just read 10 pages every day. Finish one book in 15 days. So books can
okay.
save you a lot of time. I mean, if you physically, if you want to take that experience, so it will take long time and you will pass your whole life to observe, to take that experience. But once you start reading the book, so just within 15 days you can get the knowledge of 15 years
Yeah,
about any,
right.
about any particular field. So like Rich Dad Poor Dad, one book is really famous, which is written by Robert Kiyosaki. So in that book, like mostly what's the difference between liabilities and assets, and everyone is earning money. Everyone is doing something by profession to earn money. So everyone have money, but they don't know how to utilize the money, how to invest the money, and what's the benefit. Why like rich people becoming poor day by why rich people becoming rich day by day, and why poor person becoming poor day by day? What's the logic behind it? So they know that they have the financial literacy, how to how money works for us. So once we
Okay.
start observing the things and we have the perfect knowledge how to manage our money, so definitely everyone can go upside like for better
Oh,
purpose.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
So it's my,
Who motivated you to read the books, non-fiction books, and
as I mentioned earlier, I used to watch lot of videos on TEDx talk and on social media. Like there are different type of motivation reels, and APJ Abdul Kalam actually I used to listen a lot of videos, speeches of APJ Abdul Kalam. So same thing recommended by Sir APJ Abdul Kalam that you should read the book, and
yeah,
books makes you ambitious and you
definitely.
get lot of ideas. So that's why I started reading books, and now I'm feeling better. I mean, I was little bit depressed few months back, 2.5 months back. I was so upset, but when I started implementing the things in my life, I have seen a drastic change in my thought process, physical health, mental health as well.
Okay, when we start, it happens with me. I don't know it happened with you or not. When I start reading the books, I read 2 3 days. After that, I stop reading the books. I start getting boring reading books. Is
So
it happen with you or not?
no. Actually, sometimes we feel that it's boring, but just we start from the normal phase, like 10 pages every day, and when with time we get interest in that field. I mean, read that book in that era you have interest. Like if you like a spiritual book, so you can go through that. If you like the financial book, you can go through that. If you like the novels and all, you can go through that. It's depend on your interest. Once you start reading the things according to your interest, then automatically you start taking the interest in that thing and you enjoy the process of reading. So in
Okay,
initially time, I started only with 10 pages, but nowadays, I mean, I can read 30 pages, 35 pages. Oh,
okay.
that's
I
it.
also I will also start reading books. Means I have books, but I don't read.
I
Some
have
lots of time I started reading, but I skip.
I have felt it. I mean, sometimes our mind distract from the path, like from the proper way, what we have to do, how we have to do. There are lots of negativity around us, and we can't manage that because of we don't have as much, suppose that overthinking. If we are doing the overthinking a lot, then we feel depressed that how what is happening in our life. But we start reading the book, then we get something special. It's my own personal experience because I was so disappointed, but now
Okay,
I'm feeling well.
yeah, definitely. I would start reading books. Would you suggest me which would I should I read?
Uh, for motivational purpose, The Wings of Fire.
Wings of
Right?
Fire.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, I will find and let's see. By then, I
yeah,
will read that book which I have. If I go to good market, then I will buy Wings Fire.
yeah. Wings of Fire. And one book is there for communication purpose, how to talk with anyone. I think how to talk
Okay,
with anyone. And maybe very soon I will like order this book. Actually, now I'm like reading another book. So once I will complete that, then I'll go through that. I'll order that.
okay. Do you buy a new one or second hand?
New new one.
New one. And after reading that book, what do
Second,
you do with that?
I mean, just I can underline, I can create something. I want to have my books with me permanently. Like
Okay,
whatever I will learn through those books, so I want to keep them with me always. So that's why like I prefer what to say. Actually, I forgot the name. We use different word for like new things, like new books, maybe unused,
uh,
not
means
I
you
forgot.
love to collect. You love to collect the book.
Yeah, I mean it's my new hobby. I adopted it recently 1 month back, and
Okay.
I mean I wanna follow it. I would like to follow it until my like death. No issue. It's really
Okay.
amazing for me. Like
Yeah,
books
that's good. I hope
instantly
you
within one my mind.
you could manage throughout the life because after getting married we become very busy in our another life, so we forget everything what we have